Hello and welcome to your weekly Soul Tribe Live. It's Power Coach Alicia here. Today we are talking all about new year, not new you. So there's this whole idea that when the new year comes, that there's a new you, it's new beginnings, you have this new opportunity. And I'm the type of person that wants to be a little more in your face and say, you didn't change in the 1 millisecond from it going from 11:59 and however many seconds to midnight to the next day, right? It's not a new year, a new you, and it's not a new beginning because it's a new year. And we're going to talk a lot more about that and how to really, step into the energy of the new year and harness the energy of the new year, but doing it in a way that is good for you, right? That is honest with you and gets you the result. If you don't know who I am, I'm Power Coach Alicia, and I specialize in helping women put themselves first without feeling guilty and heal their soul. If you would like to be reminded of when I go live, any workshops, moon ceremonies, anything that we have going on that is coming up, please text the word soul to the number 74121. Okay, again, that's soul to the number 74121, and you will get a text like I just sent out when I go live. Also, for the month of January, the full moon is on January 6th. So in just a couple of days, we have our full moon ceremony coming up tomorrow. And in this ceremony, you're going to learn how to center yourself. You're going to learn how to use the power of the full moon to release the things that no longer serve you, to do a ritual that fills you up, to really set yourself on a path that feels good in your soul between this full moon and the next full moon. The new moon is on January 21st, and the new moon is all about manifesting what you want and creating what you want. And so from the full moon to the new moon, you're releasing. From the new moon to the next full moon, you're manifesting, and you're using all of that energy. So clearing out the stuckness and then creating what you want. And then we're going to be teaching you different rituals and spells and things that you can do to really harness the power of that. So if you would like the link for the new moon, you just type new. If you want the link for the full moon, you type full. And then we also have our Ignite workshop coming up on January 18th, and that's how to unlock your inner power and trust your intuition. This workshop is actually free. It's going to be phenomenal. So if you're ready to really tap in and connect with yourself and learn how to trust yourself, this is one workshop that you absolutely want to get to. And then lastly, to get the link for that workshop, just type Ignite in the comments. And yeah, so I think we're just going to go with those three things. So we've got the new moon, type new, full moon, type full, Ignite workshop, type Ignite, but definitely get on our text list by texting the word soul to the number 74121. Today, you are going to learn how to step into the new year with the right energy and raise the vibration in all areas of your life. Okay? This is going to be so freaking awesome. We're working on it, Crystal. Transitioning back to the normal decor. All right, so as I throw these in the comment, whether you're live or on replay, I would love it if you would also type them back in the comments. It kicks us into the news feed. It helps with the Facebook algorithm. That would be really freaking awesome. So the first thing that I want to share with you is why the new year is just BS that you're buying into, right? So we kind of talked about this in the opening of this session, but I'm going to reiterate here, right? You did not change in that millisecond from December 31st to January 1st. There was no difference. The only difference is you believe that things are going to be different for you, that it is a new beginning, that now you have this opportunity to create something anew that in your mind you didn't have the day before, the week before, the month before, the last 6 months before, whatever it was, right? Like that's the sort of mentality behind it. By the way, everybody, if you could click the link in the description of this video and allow StreamYard to see your comments, that would be really awesome because I can't see anybody except for Crystal. So if you guys could do that, that would be fabulous. Thank you so much. And then when you comment, I'll actually know who you are. Everybody's just coming up as Facebook user right now. So anyways, Yeah, exactly. That opportunity is always available to you. It isn't about a new year. Now, I'm not saying that maybe not, you won't have a motto or you won't have a word or you won't have like a big intention for yourself for the year. I'm not saying that you won't have something like that. I'm saying that when you attach your attitude, energy, and focus to the new year as being the thing that is going to give you that change, that's where it's BS. And that BS stands for belief systems, all right? That belief system is a lie that you're buying into. And this is why when people set New Year's resolutions, New Year's intentions, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they fail, right? Because it's just your belief system that things are now available to you that weren't, or that you can achieve now when you couldn't. And you're still the same you. So the truth is, and what the new year really means for you, which is number two, what the new year really means for you. Okay. That's funny, Morgan bullshit. I don't say that, but so your belief systems. So number two is what the new year really means for you. So in my mind, the new year really means that the energy of the universe is a clean slate. The energy of the universe is a new beginning. The energy of people is new opportunity, right? And it's actually just the start over of the calendar. Like, if you really want to drill it all down, and we talk about this, we're going to talk about this in our Money Magic Soul Count. But money is paper, and the new year is just the calendar resetting. Like, at the baseline of it all, money means shit, and the new year means shit, right? It's like that whole statement that nothing has meaning except for the meaning we give it. So in this is like, what meaning do you really want to give your life? Not the new year, not the new month, not the new week, not the new day. Like, what meaning do you want to give your life? What meaning do you want to give the intention behind what it is that you do? And when you have that meaning clear and you know what that meaning is, then you can say, okay, well, what am I going to do with that? Like, what if you woke up every day feeling like it's that clean slate? It's this opportunity to step into your power and create the life you want. What if you took the bullshit of the new year and you made it every day? First, though, you've got to have your own meaning of your life and what you're doing and what you want, what you stand for, what you stand against, what you will accept, what you won't accept, what your fucking standards are for yourself and the people in your life, the people you allow in your life, and what you'll do if you aren't holding to your own standards, what shifts and changes you're going to make. And if you have someone already in or someone shows up who does not match your standard. A lot of people think that when you have a standard set for yourself and what you will and will not allow, that's you putting expectations on other people. And the truth is, when you have your standards for what you will and will not allow, that's you deciding who you're going to allow in your energy space, who you're going to give your energy to. Why do we only sit down and decide that main intention, that main focus once a year? That should be a renewal every fucking day, a renewal of your soul contract every fucking day, right? Not once a year where you decide this and for 2 or 3 months you actually do something towards it. And then you go back to your default mode and say, oh, maybe I really didn't want it that bad. You didn't want it that bad in the first fucking place because you're only doing it one fucking time a year, or when things get hard, or when something presents itself that says, hey, you need to do this now. People always ask me, why do you start counting calories or working out or whatever in October or November when you know the holidays are around the corner? Because for me, I'm not doing it because of the time of year. I'm not doing it because of convenience. I'm doing it because in that moment, I want to act. In that moment, I'm stepping forward for me. I could give a fuck less about what's going on in the world or in my environment or whatever to make that decision. I don't make those decisions based off of those energies, because to me, why would you do that? You make the decision based off of exactly what you want right now and how you feel right now, right? So the reason why this is my live kicking off our Ignite Your Life series, because that is our theme for the month of January, is Ignite Your Life, is because I want to bring you back down to reality. I want to ground you firmly, plant your feet firmly on the ground and say, hey, what I want you to do different for you right now, despite whatever fucking time of the year it is renew your soul contract every single day. What does that look like? What is that commitment? What does that take? And then every day that you wake up, you do that. Fuck the rest of it. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So one thing I want to share with you is the key. It says the key. Let me redo that really quick. I want to share with you the key to using the new year to raise your vibration. So the power of the new year is like fresh, a new beginning, a new start, right? That is the power or the energy of the new year. So while in this energy, maybe you write your new soul, like your soul contract, maybe you don't have one. While in this energy, you decide what you are going to, like what your standards are for yourself and the people you allow in your life. Maybe in this energy of like clearing out the bullshit and having that fresh start, you decide who or what thing, like circumstances, people and things that are in your life that no longer serve you, right? And that you're going to literally shift in the snap of a finger. You're going to step back from those people. You're going to create space for better people in your life, right? So you can use this energy to aid you in your growth, transformation, and journey. However, I want that renewal to be every single fucking day. So if you want to step into the energy and create now, that's what you create. Don't start working out. Don't start this. Don't start that. Just sit down and create a soul contract with yourself. And then commit to renewing that contract every day. Fuck all the rest of it, right? Because there is a lot of powerful energy right now. And I'm going to tell you that this new year, right? The energy is very powerful for high vibe, high flying, like power. And then it's really heavy for love, relationships. We're in Mercury retrograde, right? Communication, the challenges you face, people coming out of the woodworks. So if you don't take the time to write your soul contract, hey Sharon, you're going to be attracting a lot of fucking shit over the next 6 weeks. A lot of shit. Because you're not clear on what your soul needs. And you're not renewing that contract every day. And you're not showing up in that energy every day for yourself. You're over here thinking you need to lose weight. You're over here thinking you need to start something. You got to get a fucking gym membership. You're over here thinking that there's a new eating plan you need to get on. Or now this is where you're going to launch your business and you're going to do it. And you're finally going to show up and do the work. No, the fuck you're not. Because you don't even know what the fuck your soul needs and you're not giving it to yourself. So at the end of the day, you're going to fail miserably. A lot of people don't realize that the work you do with yourself, your soul healing and putting yourself first translates to every area of your life. Every area. So if you have a business that you want to be successful, but you aren't doing your soul work, that business won't be successful because you are not the person who can run the successful business. You're not the person who can succeed long-term with the business that you're asking for, because that soul work has to match the result that you want to have. It's like saying that you want to attract a specific person to you, right? You write out this person, you detail them out A to Z, you say exactly who they are, and then you never ask yourself, but am I the person that will attract that one to me? Am I the person that will be on that frequency, on that energy match when the person I'm asking for shows up? So you do all the work saying what you want, but you don't do the fucking work for who you need to be for that to happen. That's your soul contract. That's the renewal every day. That's the focus. That's the work you need to do. That will be your lasting change, and that will change your entire fucking life. So that's my point, right? Not the new year. So again, I want to tell you guys that if you never want to miss another one of these lives, moon ceremonies, we have soul camps, we have so many amazing things for you. You definitely want to get on our text list. You're going to text the word soul to the number 74121. We have our full moon ceremony coming up tomorrow. It's only $11 for you to participate in the full moon ceremony. And we're going to be teaching you rituals, how to center yourself, how to harness the power of the full moon, how to release the shit that no longer serves you, while also replacing the shit that you release with positive and power, right? So that's coming up tomorrow on the full moon ceremony. All you need to do is type full in the comments and we'll get you the link for that. January 21st is the new moon. So our next new moons, or our next moon ceremony will be right around there. The 21st, and we'll be teaching you all about manifesting, creating what you want. Again, that ceremony is also $11. All you need to do is type new in the comments. And then we have our free Ignite workshop coming up that teaches you how to unlock your inner power and trust your intuition. It is a perfect time to really step into this energy and step into this power. If you need the link for that free workshop, just type Ignite in the comments. So you have new for the new moon, full for the full moon, Ignite for the free workshop, and then you're going to pick up your phone and you're going to text the word soul to the number 74121. As we wrap up today's session, I just want to review these with you again. Okay. Oh, my computer just froze, or my mouse just died. Welcome to my world. All right. So number one is why the new year is just BS that you're buying into. Remember, BS stands for your belief system, right? So what you believe is what is. Okay. So with that, hold on 1 second. Daniel, I need you to find me my Apple mouse. I don't know where it is. Or the cord in here and hook it to the back of the computer. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I won't be able to end this live if my mouse is not working. So it's the belief system that you buy into for what the new year actually means, right? And when you shift that belief system and you put that energy and that attitude in a new light about your contract with yourself and what it is that you want and what you're going to renew for you and your soul, what you will stand for, or what you do stand for, what you do stand against, the standards for yourself, the standards for the people you allow in, who you're releasing and what you're releasing, and the environment that you're releasing, that's going to be so much more powerful than anything you can set in any new year, right? Number two is what the new year really means for you. If you take the time to define what it actually means for you and what you're going to do with it, opposed to what the world is telling you the new year means, it's going to change everything for you, right? It's not going to be this whole hyperbole. It's going to be real for you. So for me, the new year, I only ever use a word or a motto. That's all I do. And I set it for the whole year, and I do it at the beginning of the year. That's all I use the new year for. Sometimes I'm adding it to one I already have. Other times I am replacing it with the one that I have. So like my motto for the year, if it's not fuck yes and flow, it's hell no. So that if it doesn't feel like a fuck yes and feels good, I'm not fucking doing it, period. My motto last year, about halfway through the year, became let it be easy. So I'm keeping that same motto while adding this new one. That's it. Nothing else. That's my focus, right? That's where my energy is at. And then number three is if you want to use the new year to raise your vibration, you need to use that energy while stepping into what is it that I want? What is the commitment that I'm making to my soul contract, myself, right? Again, those standards that I have for myself and the people that I allow in my life. Who am I getting rid of? What am I cleaning out? And then you're making the commitment to renew that contract every single day with yourself. And the deal is you'll never do that again in the new year, right? Like you don't ever need to do that again in the new year. You just need to Continue renewing that contract. Continue looking at that contract and going, okay, has anything changed here? Is this still how I feel? Is this still how what I want to bring to myself? Is there something else that myself actually needs now? And as you start to step into that energy, the new year for you will never be about this whole crazy new you. It'll just be a continuation of what you're building. And maybe you'll be like me and choose one thing, like a new motto that's going to help cement what your contract is with yourself, opposed to this whole new change, this whole new shift, this whole new beginning that's really never going to last because your default mode is your default mode and you did nothing to work through that default mode up to that point. Okay, so I hope all of this makes so much sense. We really hope to see you tomorrow at the full moon ceremony. So you're just going to shout out full in the comments. And then, like I said, the new moon ceremony is coming up to like somewhere around January 21st. So we'll make sure that you have the information exactly when that's going to be. Our moon ceremonies are $11 each. That's what they're going to be. It's going to make it really accessible for you to be able to participate in it. However, we also want to make sure that my team's time is paid for and that sort of thing. So we just attach something small to that. We do have the Ignite workshop that's coming up on January 18th. That's 100% free. All you need to do is shout out Ignite in the comments for that. Full for the full moon ceremony, new for the new moon ceremony. And then again, pick up your phone and text the word soul to the number 74121 to get on our text list. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hey, Tamaya. Thank you, Jessica. You guys are so awesome. Always remember to put yourself first without feeling guilty. Yeah, do that. Always remember to give yourself some grace. Say yes to yourself more than you say yes to other people. And it is always, always, always about progress, not perfection. We'll see you next time. Bye.